What's up, y'all? Today is a somber day for me. Been doing lots of reflection, staying just committed to my prayer life. The other day I celebrated my 7th year of Christ confirmation, which is so beautiful for me. And I'm reminded of my why, for so many reasons, because today also reminds me and is the anniversary of a day that I survived death. When I was 16, I survived a high school shooting, and that's when God really showed up very prominently in my life. I had dreams and visions before the incident, and had I been on time that day, I would not be here today. I would have been right in the line of fire. So to have experienced something, literally to have experienced death at such a young age, it molded my mind in such a way that, you know, I just am so grateful for life. I want to live my life to the best of my ability. And, especially when you're at the young, tender age of 16, I mean, I just gotten my driver's license. And, it's like you're at the very beginning of your life, and to have experienced something so profound really shaped the rest of my life. And, so many people are always just like, why are you so, full of life and joy? And it's like, well, because mine was almost taken away, so today is a reminder about that. And just to live life, it's not perfect, but I'm here for a reason. I'm here on purpose. And the more that we continue to remember our why and to just reflect on the purpose and maybe the vision that God has given us, really helps kind of drive it back home a little bit more. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm at the gym right now. I'm about to go inside and just go get in a little workout, build up some muscle mass. And I drove by a school, and all the children were laughing and just playing and like screaming. And it's like that, just hearing that just brings me so much joy. It's like, it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful, so again, it's just you hope and pray that no one ever has to experience something like that no one ever has to experience something, traumatic like that. However, when they do, you carry it with you. It doesn't go away. It took me probably 20 years to be able to really get over it. Seeing what I saw, hearing what I heard, and it doesn't go away. It's with you forever. It's like a thumbprint. It's like a fingerprint. So it helps shape who you are, though. So I wouldn't change it. It's unfortunate, but there's still that little there's still that part of me inside that it's reminded of it, of what I went through and what so many people also have experienced in this crazy world. So unfortunately, I wish that was not a part of our reality. I wish that wasn't a part of, what people have experienced in this world, what they've experienced in life is, these traumatic shootings and events and, death and trauma. And God, I wish that wasn't the case for where we're at. For humanity. I wish it wasn't. But, for the days and the time that we do have, let's really embrace it. Let's really embark upon a new day starting today. And let's really just remember why we're here, what we stand for, to live our passion out loud, to not apologize for it, to not be small, but to share and spread our light in the world, because the world needs it so much. And, there's so much to be grateful for. And again, today is an anniversary for me that, I was a lot more open about it years ago, but as time goes on, the wounds heal, and something else, replaces it. Now I'm surrounded by, a bunch of dancers and communities, and I love fitness and helping people improve their life and change their lives for the better. And again, it's, if that is a part of my purpose and calling of why I wasn't taken away, almost 28 years ago, I'm so grateful for that. And just to remind these kids, this next generation, that life is precious. It's meant to be enjoyed. We're meant to smile and laugh and cry when we need to. Let it out. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't live there. Don't live in those emotions, but acknowledge it, recognize it, heal through the pain, grow through the pain, and then just live your beautiful, authentic life. Live what you are meant and called to be and do. Because ultimately, as we allow ourselves and allow our light to shine, we subconsciously allow others permission to do the same. So live your light, live in your truth, enjoy the day, enjoy the sunshine. And let's not forget about those little things to be grateful for. The breath in my lungs, the sunshine, the warm air, the children laughing as I drove here to the gym. And just to remember that no matter what we've been through, it serves purpose. God will use everything for his purpose and for his design. And, this video isn't for, me to feel sorry about myself. It's a reminder. It's a reminder that I have lived a very hard life. And as much as I haven't wanted to admit that, it's, maybe that's why I overcompensate with my joy is to try and just forget about, what I have been through in the past and what I've experienced and what I've overcome. And that's as real as it gets right there. So thank you, God, for my life, for me still being here, for me still serving purpose in this world, for sharing and illuminating whatever capacity that I have in me every day. I try and give my best every single day. I always want to show up with my best every day. And I hope that other people can adopt and foster that mindset as well. Because as we're all growing and learning, we can still, find value from one another and discover these beautiful treasures of lessons that we can learn from one another. So I hope this brings some sort of illumination and clarity and maybe just some hope into your life. And a reminder to, live life authentically and just be your best self. Because we don't know when our time is going to come up. We don't know when the sand is going to run out. We don't have control over that. So I personally just want to live life to the absolute best of my ability. I truly want to be a great influence and a great inspiration on this world. I want to leave my mark on the world. And I don't think there's any other feisty, crazy little redhead that can do what I do. I just know that. I know it. I know it without a doubt. So, cheers to life. Let's celebrate life every day. And let's remember to smile more because the world needs your smile. So I hope this brings you a little bit of clarity, and I hope this brings you a big smile for the day. Remember how worthy, how important, how special, and how absolutely fearlessly and wonderfully made that you are. You are made in God's image. We are all here for purpose, on purpose, and for purpose. So remember that. Never give up, never give in. That's why I got it tattooed on my arm as a daily reminder. And do not conform to this world, yet be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So live your greatest life. To God be the glory. And I will see you soon. And for the people who survived our shooting that day in Oregon, my prayers go up to you and your family for those who cannot be here. We do have our angels watching over us. And I pray for all the families who have experienced something like that. I pray that you feel God's abundant love and you always feel supported and you know that you're being watched and prayed over by, the kingdom of heaven, by the angels here serving from heaven. And I hope you know that you are fearlessly, fearlessly loved. So we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.